Hey, this is Danielle. Welcome to the free video. So today I want to talk about two different companies that are in pretty strong spaces right now that have pulled back, which is a little bit rare just because the S&P and the Nasdaq are, right around those new all-time highs. Even though the Nasdaq pulled back after the bell, you understand what I'm saying, right? So we have MDB. This is a cloud computing company that has a beautiful pattern. I mean, overall, you have a couple different spots in here where you have a perfect trend, and it falters a little bit, but I mean, some of these more unknown illiquid names, I kind of expect that from them. But the moral of the story here is that it is able to kind of resurrect itself every time it falls. So it makes it a really good phoenix. I like the way that it just climbs and rises. I also love this gap that really hasn't come back and filled. So beautiful on the earnings report last time. Made a really nice new high. Now, you've come back, you've held the 50 period simple perfectly, and it looks to me like this is going to be a great time to run into the next earnings series. So you have earnings coming up on the 6th of June, which is still pretty far out, but I mean, it's a $137 stock, and it's a little bit longer term of a trade. So the options can be a little bit expensive in here for 20 bucks or so. So for that reason, I especially like it for just buying and holding the stock. I mean, if you look at it, you say, okay, well, what was it worth? August of 2018, this thing was only $56 a share. So I think this is a pretty good high growth company in a high growth industry. When you look at it and you compare it against the rest of these cloud kings, it's incredibly strong, really nice trend, and we're starting to trigger back to the upside. So moral of the story, I like that one for a long stock pick and also for the options if you can, tolerate that type of expense. Cisco is another one of my favorites. So this is a networking hardware company, and obviously in the internet age, any company that's dealing with the cloud or networking hardware or semiconductors or anything like that, these are just high growth industries. So beyond that, you also have a really, really nice pattern, beautiful recovery from that December fall. This one fell more than MDB did, but the recovery has just been phenomenal. And this has been really the only pullback that we've gotten since then. So I want to take advantage of that. I do own Cisco stock and I want to get some more of it. I also think it's a good spot for options. Now I have two different fib clusters, one at 55.60, one at 54.94. I like this one better just because it's cheaper and lower, but either one is fine. And looking for options in this series or adding the stock, either option is just fine for me. And you have a target on this of about 58 and then 58.76. So those are my two plans that I'm going to stick with. Other than that, right now, I've got a mix of trades between the large caps, some from my Millennials Love It list, and some new recent IPOs as well, Lyft, Pins. So check us out in the trading room. For those of you who are in the trading room, we appreciate you. And I'll see you in the next video and see you in the trading room tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day.